Good evening. In international news, tensions are escalating among North American allies as Canada faces criticism for allegedly undermining Mexico in response to President elect Donald Trump's recent tariff threats. Last week, Mr. Trump announced plans to implement a 25% blanket tariff on both Canada and Mexico upon taking office in January, unless both nations enhance security among their U.S. borders. In reaction, Canadian officials have sought to differentiate their border situation from Mexico's, highlighting higher rates of drug smuggling and unauthorized crossings at the U.S. Mexico border. They also expressed concerns about China potentially using Mexico as a conduit for increased investment in North America. These statements have drawn sharp responses from Mexican leadership. President Claudia Sheinbaum emphasizes the importance of mutual respect among trading partners and pointed out Canada's own challenges with fentanyl abuse. She also underscored Mexico's rich cultural heritage, suggesting Canada could only wish they had the cultural riches Mexico has. The diplomatic strain intensified following comments from Canada's U.S. Ambassador Kirsten Hillman. She recounted a recent dinner at Mar-a-Lago where Prime Minister Justin Trudeau informed President-elect Donald Trump that the northern border is vastly different than that of Mexico. Domestically, Canadian leaders have echoed this sentiment. Ontario Premier Doug Ford described the comparison between the two borders as the most insulting thing he's heard from the U.S., a nation long considered a close ally. Amid these developments, Canada has aligned with the U.S. and the European Union in imposing tariffs on Chinese goods. In October, Canada enacted a 100% tariff on imports of Chinese-made electric vehicles and plans to implement a 25% duty on Chinese steel and aluminum. In contrast, Mexico has not introduced similar measures, leading Canadian officials to express concerns about China's potential to exploit Mexico as a backdoor for inexpensive imports into North America. Currently, the three nations are bound by a North American trade agreement renegotiated during Mr. Trump's first term, with the next renegotiation scheduled for 2026. However, escalating tensions with China have prompted calls from Canadian provincial leaders, including Alberta's Daniela Smith, for separate bilateral trade agreements between Canada, the U.S., and Mexico. As the situation develops, the future of North American trade relations remains uncertain, with potential implications for the global economy.